you tonight. I am Resina Hooker, affectionately called Rai.
And I am Dion Humphreys, better known as Megadi.
We are your
Master
and Mistress of Ceremony. It is even more of an honor because we are in the presence of true heroes and heroines.
Why do you say that?
Right now, healthcare workers are the frontiers of battling the novel COVID-19 virus. Every day, these individuals risk their lives and health to ensure our community remains healthy and safe. Everyone in healthcare has a valuable function that contributes to our overall safety.
Oh, I never look at it that way. What about the cleaners?
The cleaners keep the work environment hygienic and sanitary.
Okay, and the secretary?
The secretary keeps the order of the day.
Okay, the financial officer.
The financial officer oversees the funding for the smooth operation of the work environment.
And the cook?
They show us love through their delicious meals.
Oh, okay, so what about the security?
The security keeps us safe and organized.
Wow, I never look at it that way. I only thought the nurses and the doctors were the frontliners.
They are indeed the frontliners because nurses devote their time and often sacrifice their own families to ensure our community is healthy. The doctors, who are our guiding light. The mental health department that provides an avenue to help us cope with this new way of life. The board, who establishes and enforces the policies and protocols that keep the employees as well as the community safe. The health department, or KKD if you will, that is consistently keeping us informed through various mediums. The home care nurses that provide such a convenient service for individuals that are simply not able to give the attention to their elderly family as they would desire. And the pharmacy that ensures the island is always stocked with every medication should an emergency arise.
Like the vaccine?
Like the vaccine.
Okay.
This type of networking truly defines the theme, Stronger Together, not forgetting the impenetrable force it forges, which allows us to be here this evening to celebrate your bravery, diligence, and unwavering dedication to your vocation. Your commitment and courage deserves the deepest gratitude and admiration. Thank you for being our heroes and heroines.
I truly agree, right? And while we are in the spirit of acknowledging, it is very important to acknowledge some important individuals here in our community, in their own right, play an important role to this pandemic.
Commissioner Mr. Magnus van Rij and Mrs. Courtney van Rij.
Deputy Commissioner Miss Alida Francis.
Island Council Member Mrs. Richelieu Leerdam. Island Council Member Mr. Ruben Merkman.
And Island Council Member Miss Adelka Spanner.
Island Council Member Mr. Clive Van Putten. Island Council Member Mr. Koos Snake. Eustatius Healthcare Foundation, Department Maatschappij en Welzijn, Mental Health Caribbean, invited guests, we welcome you this evening to this prestigious event that has been organized to celebrate you.
It is our great desire to enjoy everything that this night has to bring. So I would like to say to one and all, enjoy and have a wonderful evening.
I would like to invite Statia's own songbird, Mrs. Ingra Bennett, as she graces us with the anthem. Please stand.
Between the deep blue ocean and the Caribbean Sea, where the waves are all in motion, lies a once a diamond waterfall, golden rock, I'll always miss you when I am far from thee. Never, never I'll forget you, wheresoever I may be. Among the ruined houses of Low and Upper Town, there are lofty fielded rouses which never can break down. Its faithfulness forever has ever it has been. May God forsake us never, and save governor and queen. Golden rock, I'll always miss you when I am far from thee. Never, never I'll forget you, wheresoever I may be.
Please remain standing as I invite Miss Bernadine Woodley to grace us in prayer.
Let us pray. Eternal and ever-living God, as we gather here this evening to give you thanks, praise, and honor, dear Lord, for you alone are worthy to be praised, dear Lord. During this time of pandemic, dear Lord, you are the great I am, you are the sympathizing Jesus, who never leave us nor forsake us. Father God, and for this we give you all praise. Father, as you see the team is together, they are stronger, and we give you praise, dear Father, for around the world there's none like us. We are blessed, truly blessed, dear Father, and for this we give you praise, honor, and glory. We thank you for the workers in the medical field. I wouldn't name them all because the ceremony mistress and mistress already said it. And these and all other mercies, we ask in your special name. We ask you to continue to bless us in a special way. And may whatever take place here this evening will be to the honor and glory of your name. This I ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Ms. Bernadine Woodley. Wait, don't sit down yet. I want everyone to look at your back, your right, your left, your side, and greet somebody.
In Jesus'
Greet
name.
somebody.
Amen. Jesus' name.
Let us greet somebody in Jesus' name. Let us tell them that we love them in Jesus' name. Everybody. Jesus. Everybody. Jesus love you. All right. Now I think everyone is warmed up.
I think
and
so.
they are ready. You can
Amen.
sit down, you can sit down, you can sit down. And another thing too, right? I see everyone walking in this evening, and I can't stop but just admiring the beauty of our station people.
I have long said stations are the most beautiful people in the world. But no one ever listens to me.
And I listen now, and I see it.
They are. They have truly showed up and shown out.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our Deputy Commissioner, Mrs. Alida Francis, as she presents her welcome speech.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
For me, it is a great pleasure to stand before you this evening, and more so under your theme, Stronger Together. When we opened 2020, we could not foresee that there would be a word, coronavirus, COVID-19. No one could have imagined that it would change our lives forever. As public entity, immediately at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, we soon recognized how important it was to bring all the stakeholders together. We are a small and resilient community, but at times we don't always work as well together as we ought to. If one thing has taught us the importance of working together, it is the COVID-19 pandemic. And as we maneuvered through the past year, we have seen that every level of the white column has done its part. And that is why this evening all of us can sit here. We can sit here while persons in many other parts of the world cannot sit and celebrate as we are this evening. And that says a lot. It says a lot because we came together and we worked together. The public entity of St. Eustatius, the Ministry of Public Health, Welfare and Sports, and the St. Eustatius Healthcare Foundation, immediately we signed a memorandum of understanding, and we pledged that we will work together to improve healthcare on St. Eustatius. If you would go back in time, you will see that throughout the pandemic, we worked even better together. Nothing stopped. The ZVK had to ensure that emergencies could take place, elective care could take place, our dialysis patients could be taken care of. Our hospital made sure that you could continue to have certain level of testing done here on St. Eustatius. Our public health department continued to be on the front line, starting at the airport well into the exit tests for persons who were in quarantine. And it has been an awesome task for us to carry out, not the easiest task to carry out. We met in the beginning almost every day, Saturdays and Sundays included. And then we took it down to weekdays only, and now we are down to Mondays and Thursdays. And when I say we, I mean representation of the St. Eustatius Healthcare Foundation, Public Health, the public entity of St. Eustatius, at times the ZVK office. Amidst the pandemic, we managed to keep an election as well, the first in the whole kingdom of the Netherlands, and we did that well too. We are, however, at a threshold where we can hopefully return life to normal. And hopefully the vaccine will give us that opportunity. Not everyone is there yet, but as public entity, we will continue to do our part to keep you informed, and hopefully, as time goes by, the majority of the community will understand how important it is for us to keep our island safe through the containment of the coronavirus through the vaccination program. Stronger together. Hopefully, after today, those of us who do not understand the dynamics of working together, we can never go back to working in pillars. Stronger together means pillars vertically as well as horizontally. And you need to compare it with weaving a piece of fabric. The fabric is only strong when it has lines, it goes like this, but also lines that go horizontal. So tonight I'm happy that we all can be here, that we can celebrate our successes of 2020, and hopefully we continue with even more successes in 2021 by working together. God bless us all. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Thank you. Miss Alida Francis for that wonderful speech given to us. And it's true. If you don't believe that, then I will say, find the door. It is true. All right. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite Director Gerald Burkle of St. Eustatius Healthcare Foundation. Gerard. Mr. They all look alike. Mr. Gerard Burkle of the St. Eustatius Healthcare Foundation to present his speech, after which Director of Mental Health Caribbean, Mr. Jacob Vadel, will give his presentation. Give him
Thank you very much. I think that this proves again that this is something that Stacia will never ever get used to, the mixing up of Gerard and Gerald. But in any case, thank you very much. Good evening to you one and all, and welcome to the Healthcare Gala 2021. You all are looking very lovely. The setting is lovely. The decorations are also very lovely. If I can say so myself, I believe that if we continue on this trend, the Healthcare Gala will become the biggest gala event on St. Eustatius. I think I saw my oldest brother Feri come into the room. So, stronger together, that says a lot. We have heard it many times, stronger together, united we stand and divided we fall, and a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. All of these sayings are true. In September 2020, when COVID-19 infiltrated our island and our medical center, we had to take immediate action. There was no time for separate islands within the healthcare system, but it was time to form one united front against a common enemy. We all were a part of and experienced the effects and the results of being stronger together and what that requires from all of us. We all had our part to play. Some roles were more significant and others were more in the background. But if any player had dropped the ball during that time, it would have been the end of the game. So I would like to thank all the organizations in the healthcare sector for the part you have played in helping to regain control over our island. As I mentioned before, everybody's input was needed, significant, and appreciated. To the staff of the Queen Beatrix Medical Center, I would like to thank you again for your input during the time of crisis within our organization, be it in remodeling Room 1 to a pseudo-isolation room, moving our operations in September to the Hospitainer and back, sharing your thoughts with management and other board members, or going above and beyond the call of duty during the pandemic times when I'm thinking of our lab staff who came out to give care in spite of their own health issues. I would like to give them especially a round of applause. Whatever it took, great or small, we did it. So to the staff of the Queen Beatrix Medical Center, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are now in 2021. We have proven in 2020 that we are stronger together. However, 2021 might put that to the test, as we are now, as a global community, faced with the emerging threats of new strains of the virus, such as the South African strain and the Brazilian strains. There is much we do not know about these new strains, and therefore, stronger together may take on an even more important role in 2021 as we do our best to keep these strains off of St. Eustatius and keep our island safe and free. I am pretty sure that there will never be a Stacia strain if you continue working together like we are now. You all should have guessed by now that I could not pass up this opportunity to mention a little bit about the vaccine. As you are aware, the vaccines have arrived and starting on Monday, you will be able to be vaccinated on station. I applaud those of you who have registered, and I encourage those of you who are still pondering whether to be vaccinated or not to be vaccinated. That is the question. Stronger Together is our theme for the year, and only in our functioning, and not only within our functioning within the white column, but also in our fight against the further spread of COVID-19. But I personally don't think that there's anything wrong with cheating a little bit and getting help through the vaccine. I would like to wish each and every one of you a blessed and safe 2021 and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you. Before I take my seat, I would now like to call, if I may, MCs, on the chairman of our supervisory board, Mr. Alton Burkle, to give an address to you all. Mr. Burkle.
Thank you. As protocol has already been established, I would say a pleasant good evening to one and all. It's my pleasure to address you, even though I didn't plan to say anything tonight. I figured that the chairman of the board of directors would cover everything, and that would be well and good. But still, with all that has gone on during the last year, and the challenges that we have faced, I decided that it's still in place for me to say something. 2020, for the supervisory board, it also began normal, just as for everyone else. It was the first time in many years that there was so much fireworks on station to bring in the new year. We all started the year with the usual good intentions and optimism, the usual targets and the usual challenges. However, just as for everybody else in this world, it all changed in the middle of March, when the global pandemic, COVID-19, catapulted the healthcare to the top of the agenda worldwide. Prompted by this development, and in the spirit of tonight's theme, Stronger Together, in the month of April, the supervisory board reached out to the public entity, requesting a meeting to share our vision on healthcare on our island, and what, in our view, the needs are to improve the level of services, and in so doing, increase the resilience of our healthcare in general, for us to be able to face the current and the future challenges. In the government commissioners, Mr. Van Rij and Ms. Alida Francis, we found very willing partners to start the discussions to reach concrete agreements to get the process moving. It was a lengthy process where the Ministry of Public Health was also brought on board as the other key player. And as mentioned by Lady Francis, we agreed and we signed a joint declaration of intent in the month of July. Not unimportant to mention from the standpoint of the supervisory board is that amidst of that process, and despite the ongoing pandemic, once again, our audited financial report for 2019 was finalized and approved on time. In August, we jointly worked on the recruitment of a chief medical officer, in addition to our board of directors, which we found in the person of Mr. Nico Zurmo, sitting here with us this evening. And he began exactly as we planned on September 1st. It was our intent to have that in place before the hurricane season. Little did we know, we got a different type of hurricane. September. Oh, September. That was a period that our organization was faced with its biggest challenge during this pandemic. All of us here will remember, with confirmed cases within our facility, we needed all hands on deck to handle that situation. This challenge required each and every one of our employees and other colleagues in the healthcare sector to go beyond your call of duty. We thank you and we applaud you for your hard work. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. In the last quarter of 2020, the budget was handled and approved on time, and the focus was on the recruitment process to replace 2 of our board members whose terms were coming to an end on December 31st, namely Nurse Minerva Pantoflet and Mr. Dean Zegers. This process was completed successfully and again on time. At this time, I would like to call forward my fellow board member, Mr. Devon Pant, and I would like to call forward our departed member, Mr. Dean Zegers. I have here in my hands a token of appreciation, and it reads, "In appreciation of Dean Zegers for your years of service as a member of the Supervisory Board, we thank you for your valued service and dedication to the community of St. Eustatius and the Healthcare Foundation." Mr. Zegers. Good old Dean, man of little words, but when Dean says something, it means a lot. Unfortunately, Ms. Pantoflet is not able to be with us here this evening, and I will call forward our facility manager, Ms. Christina Woodley Charles, to accept the plaque for Ms. Pantoflet. The writing on the plaque is identical to what I read from Mr. Dean Zegers, and appreciation for Ms. Pantoflet is, of course, the same. Please convey to us, to her on our behalf. As we have recently informed our employees, our partners in the healthcare chain, other stakeholders, and the general public, we have appointed 2 new members to the Supervisory Board in the persons of Dr. Eustatius from Curaçao and Mr. Erik Heidelberg from the Netherlands. At this time, they will direct themselves to you all virtually.
Really sorry that I can't be with you tonight to raise a glass on better health and better health services for Statia. But that will soon change when I can be able to work with you on the spot for improving the health. I think a lot has been done and a lot can still be done in terms of quality, in terms of inter-island cooperation. We want to see happy patients, we want to see healthy patients, patients forgetting to be patient and become healthy. That is what we want, and I would like to contribute to that, together with the board of directors, of course, from the role of a supervisor. Really very nice tradition that you are now having this gala, that you have it every year. I've looked back a few years and I saw that you even had masked galas Now nowadays we all have mouse masks, so that's probably not the right time to have an eye mask, but still it is very creative, and I'm happy to be part of that crowd and that group. Now to make it even more festive, I have a suggestion. It's very important that also from Stacia there's a good representation in the board of supervisors. Now this year there will be vacancies. I'm sure Alton and the other members that are there at the Gala at this moment can tell you about the vacancies that will occur this year. And I would say please solicit and let's work together. Together is also the framework for tonight, for the Gala. Together means let's work together with experts and representatives of the island, of the patients, on a very, very good health service on the station. And I'm happy to talk to you. I'm not so happy that I'm not there. And with that, I really, for now, wish you all a very agreeable and nice evening. Enjoy. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
We, the Supervisory Board, are very satisfied to have found in them the quality and the caliber that we deem necessary to carry our foundation to the next level. As such, our focus in the coming period is on the integration of the new members who join, and, as Eric mentioned, the succession of the departing members. In June of this year, my colleagues, Devon Pant and Greg Peters, along with myself, our terms will have come to an end. For those who may wonder, the entire board, both old and new, are committed to replacing the outgoing members with strong local representation, as we deem it vital that the composition of the board maintains that direct link with and the reflection of our community and our staff. We intend to bring the succession process to a positive conclusion on schedule, where new members will be appointed who are capable of handling the many challenges the foundation faces ahead. People with a vested interest that the best possible care is given to the people of this island, and with a vested commitment to work towards that. In closing, the Supervisory Board once again thanks and commends you, our staff, our management, our Board of Directors, Mr. Burkel and Mr. Zurmo, and also our partners present tonight. We thank you for your efforts and commitment to the foundation, and in turn, we pledge our continued support and commitment as well for 2021 and beyond. After all, we are stronger together. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alton Burkel and Mr. Gerard Burkel. Congrats to the new appointed members from the St. Eustatius Healthcare Foundation. I would like to invite Mr. Jacob Adel from the Mental Health Foundation to come forward. As he comes forward, I can't remember hearing these knocking on the plates. That means the appetizer is good.
Happy to see that there are more people reading from a note, so I'm not alone in that one. So that's really nice. And sorry to come in between your soup and this, but yeah, this is how it goes, I guess. Anyway, good evening, everybody. First of all, thank you very much, Christina, for the invitation and for us to be here as an organization. For everybody that doesn't know me, let me introduce myself briefly. My name is Jacco Vaders, and I'm representing Mental Health Caribbean as an island manager for Seba and Station. When Ms. Christina approached me to ask her organization to attend the gala, I couldn't believe 1 year had passed already, actually. Time normally goes fast, and this year, strangely enough, seemed to have gone even faster than last year, which is strange because of the pandemic, the whole world virtually came to a standstill. But let's not focus too much on last year, I say. Let's focus mainly on this year, because I'm sure that better times are ahead of us. And basically they're just around the corner, I have a feeling, like more people already said. This year's theme is Stronger Together. I personally think there could not have been a better theme for this year. For more than 10 years, I had the privilege to live and work on beautiful islands like Sint Maarten, like Bonaire, like Seba, and like this beautiful island of Eustatius. And what I especially learned and appreciated about these islands is that there is still a high amount of togetherness. That, I mean, togetherness like, for example, in events like hurricanes. Someone mentioned hurricanes already, like 2017. But also like pandemics like this, but also on a smaller scale. Like, for example, just taking care of your neighbor or taking care of your relative. That is really something that is still very much around on these islands, I find. And yeah, that said, it also makes me a little bit concerned. And I don't want to be a party pooper here tonight, but there is also a little concern I'd like to address here. Because I lived on 4 different islands already, and what I see on these islands is there is a very fast and big expansion of all kinds of services and organizations on these islands. And of course, expansion can be a good thing and necessary for sure, but too much and too fast of expansion could also be a risk. It could actually work against you. I mean, if you're looking at togetherness, like I said already, like helping each other out and stuff like that, too much expansion and too much of growth can also work against you. And it can actually, in the end, give a feeling of a decrease in that togetherness that is still there. And I think we as islands need to be really alert on that. And if it gets a little bit even more worse, it can actually even lead to dependency. And that is really something that you don't want. I'm much more of the opposite. I'm actually a strong believer in people's own power, people's resilience, people's ideas. And that locally grown power, resilience and ideas must not get lost, I found. And I'm not saying I don't want to be that bad, I'm not saying we entered that stage already, but I think it is very important for all of us to realize and to be conscious of such kinds of developments. I find the islands and their communities, local governments, and the Dutch government should try to find this healthy balance in growth and expansion versus own ideas and responsibilities. And I mean on all levels, also on our level of healthcare and social services. And yes, of course, I'm also in favor of good healthcare and good social services, of course. I'm just saying, let's be careful not to overdo it and to focus on quality instead of quantity. we don't necessarily need bigger buildings, more people. And let me give this one to Gerard, because a new hospital, of course, on Statia, I think that would be nice, I guess. So that one for sure. But let's be very careful and critical of what we really need. We have already seen too many failed, costly projects on our island. Mostly developed and made up in Holland. And we saw already too many people coming and going. And they usually come, they leave, and they leave usually with a big pile of report. And we all know where these reports eventually end up, right? Yeah, in people's drawers or in people's mailboxes and stuff like that. And people never look to it anymore. And of course, I'm obviously Dutch too, and I'm obviously not local too. And our organization, Mental Health Care, we are also guilty of too much and too fast expansion sometimes. Although I'm usually pretty critical about those kind of developments. But anyway, why am I telling all this? Basically, I'm telling all this to conclude this short speech on a bright note. That's at least the idea. Mainly because I have a lot of confidence in our stakeholders on Statia, but also on Statia. Personally, I find I hear too much around, hey, we don't have the expertise. I really understand that feeling, but mostly I actually don't agree. Maybe on small parts or certain levels, of course, some expertise could be lacking. But in the end, if I see all that healthcare workers and all that social services workers on the island, I really doubt if we are really lacking expertise. The thing I find we are lacking on Statia, but I think that counts for all the other islands as well, the thing that we are lacking is confidence. I find if we and our stakeholders would have a little bit more confidence, we can do the job. And so I don't believe in the fact that we are lacking any kind of expertise at all. I think it's all here. All those people here, we have it. And that's where my earlier mentioned part of local resilience, local power, local ideas comes in. So please, every one of you, in all the stakeholders here around on this island, be more confident and speak out and tell your ideas. They are usually good and better than the ideas that we or other people can think of. I would be the last person to say that we as Mental Health Caribbean are perfect. We are far from perfect. And I know also that it can be really challenging at times to work on small islands like this. But I also know when the shit hits the fan, excuse me my words, I also know that in the end we would always find each other, no matter what. So it sometimes may look difficult, but if there's really a problem, we would always stick together and come together and solve it. And that's why I really also believe that we are, in the end, stronger together. Anyway, it was already way too long. I hope you enjoy the rest of it. Enjoy the food. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jacob Badders. He said he was a little too long. Mr. Jacob,
Sorry.
do you know Mr. Commissioner or Island Council Member Clive Button? You were very short. Once again, I would like to say thank you. And if I can recap to what Mr. Bader said, it is basically, we are stronger. Okay. But that don't sound together. So once again, we are stronger. Together. Amen. In a nutshell. Thank you again.
Tonight is a celebration. And let me ask you, what is a celebration without a toast? I would like to invite Mrs. Idris Bennett to give the toast for this evening. The glasses are being filled.
Glasses are still being filled. Well, we will have Mrs. Idris Bennett and Shanna Messina together. We are stronger together. We're just getting all the glasses filled. If the glass is not filled as yet, how was the appetizer so far? Was the appetizer good? All right. I want to say big up the cook, Mrs. Nora Snake. And her wonderful waiters and waitress for also doing a wonderful job.
Has everyone been served? So everyone has been served now? Has everyone been served? All the glasses are filled and ready to go? To all of us within the Eustatius Healthcare Foundation, the Mental Health Caribbean, and our Public Health Department, we want to say sorry. Can we please stand? A toast to all healthcare professionals, all who have smiled through difficult working days in 2020, who have worked tirelessly at different tasks, who have gone beyond the line of work just to get the job done, who do what they do because the job they love, to past, present, and future blessings, to us, to all of us, the heart of healthcare on St. Eustatius. I hereby say toast to a stronger and a much better healthcare department on Statia, and I also want to say to all the heroines and the heroes of Statia, may our lives be blessed moving forward in this new year. Cheers to all of us. Cheers. Cheers.
We went all the way to Brussels. Cheers. Yes. All this money
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to a very important part in the program, the dinner. If you enjoy the appetizer, I'm quite certain you're going to enjoy the dinner. I was able to get a peek at the menu, and I'm quite sure you're going to love what has been prepared for you this evening. We are going to call the tables 2 at a time. There are numbers on your tables and there is numbers outside. So if we call table number 1, it will be table number 1 inside and outside. And it will be 3 to 5 minute intervals. Is that understood by everyone? Okay. During our dinner, we will be entertained by Joey and friends Joey's friends, alongside Mr. DJ Run Things, and if you have never heard them before, you are truly in for a treat this evening. So we will start the dinner by calling tables 1 and 2. Tables 1 and 2, please proceed to the buffet outside. Tables 1 inside and outside. Tables 2 inside and outside.
walk away, don't look back. I want to remember you, just like this. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. I had to meet you here today. There's just so many things to say. Please don't stop me till I'm true. This is something I hate to do. We've been meeting here so long. I guess what we've done, oh, was wrong. Please, darling, don't you cry. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. Many months have passed us by. I'm gonna miss you, I can't lie. I'm gonna miss you. I've got ties, and so do you. I just think this is the thing to do. And it's gonna hurt me, I can't lie. Maybe you'll meet another guy. Understand me, I want to try. Let's just kiss and say I'm gonna miss you, I can't lie. I'm gonna miss you. Take my handkerchief and wipe your eye. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. Won't you cry? Breakfast at your table. Make sure that your coffee has its sugar and cream. Your eggs are over easy. Your toast don't like late. All that's missing is your morning kiss that used to greet me. Now you say the juice is sour. Used to be so sweet. I can't help but to wonder if you're talking about me. We don't talk the way we used to talk. It's hurting so deep. I've got my pride, I will not cry, but it's making me weak. I'm not your superwoman. I'm not that kind of girl that you can let down and think that everything's okay. Boy, I am only human. This girl is more than a vision of us as a token of love from you to me. Oh, baby. Listen, I fought my way to rush away, trying to make it look just like you. I want to make sure that your dinner will be waiting for you. But when you get there, you just tell me you're not hungry at all. You said you'd rather read the paper and you don't wanna talk. You think that I am just crazy, and I say that you can change, but I'm convinced I know the problem. You don't love me the same. You're just going through the motions, and you're not being fair. I've lost my pride, I will not cry. Still I can't help I'm not the kind of time that you can lay down and think that everything's okay. But I am only human. This love is more than a vision of loss. There's a drawing of love from you to me. I'm not a superwoman. No, 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 no. I'm not the kind of girl that you can let down and think that everything's okay. I am only human, only human. This girl needs more than a vision of love, and a token of love from you to me. Oh, baby, looking through the corners of your mind, I'll always be there for you, good at the time. But I can be a superwoman that you want me to be. I'll give my love and love return to me. I'm not your superwoman. No, no. I'm not the kind of girl that you can lay down and think that everything's okay. But I am only human. This love is more than a vision of loss. There's a token of love from you to me. I want you to understand me. Everybody sing along with me. I'm the kind of girl that you think is so sweet, but you'll never be sweeter to me. Julie's friends entertaining you tonight.
Sing as long as I live, as long as I live,
I shall sing.
I shall sing. As long as I live, as long as I live,
I shall sing.
even though I'm old but I'm young, a little weak but I know I am strong, old enough to know what's right, young enough to dance all night, too weak to hold it back, strong enough to give you heart attack. The situation feeds my soul as long as I live.
I shall
Sing as long as I live, as long as I live, I shall sing, I shall sing, as long as I live, as long as I live, I shall sing. In my days I've seen many faces, I've been many places, too late to turn back now. If I do, Jah will strike me down. Yes, I've got places to go, and a lot shall sing, I shall sing, as long as I live, as long as I live, I shall sing. I thank God that He made me to sing to the world all over the message I pray. He put a song in my heart, yes I know. Come on, people will see, will so. I don't care what they do or say. I'll never stop singing. Oh no, no way. Someday I'm gonna get my pay. As long as I live, I shall sing. As long as I live, as long as I live, I shall sing. I shall sing. As long as I live, as long as I live, I shall sing. Sing. As long as I live, as long as I live, I shall sing. I shall sing. As long as I live, as long as I live, I shall sing. All right.
As long as your mouth is not full, sing along. I'm sure you know this one. Made famous by the man, Mr. Miley.
That's the way we should be, all together in harmony. We sailing in the same boat, rocking up the same stream. And no matter what they do, no matter what they say, all the judges say we go to Harambe, Harambe. Hear what I say, Harambe, Harambe. Hear what I say, Harambe. Can a leopard change its spot? Jaja children their skin, but save not thicker than water. Love will take us further, so don't you feel no way. 'Cause that's so Jaja say, and no matter what they do, no matter what they say, all the Jaja children go to Harambe, Harambe. Hear what I say, Harambe, Harambe. Hear what I say, Harambe. Harambe means working together, pulling together in one love, peace, and harmony. The Africans say, don't feel no way. All the brothers say, yeah, yeah. The sisters say, you and me say, all the brothers say, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right,
When the night has come and the land is dark, y la luna es la luz que brilla ante mí. Miedo no, no tendré, oh, asustaré, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. porque sé que tú estás junto a mí. No lloraré, no lloraré, oh, I won't shed a tear, porque sé que tú estás junto a mí. And darling, darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me, oh, stand by me, stand by me. That only I can talk about. Feel good, feel good. You feel like velvet rolling over my skin, and then your hair dances under my chin. we were locked out, babe, just the two of us. Yes, every move you make gives me a rush. Tell me why someone show me that love unconditionally. Make believe we are alone, just you and me. Take the problems, leave them behind. Don't let it show. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. I feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good. I feel good, 'cause your perfume isn't bad, that only I can talk about. Feel good, feel good. But it looks so good, I might have to replay. This moment is magic, so I'll leave it alone until you say I need to go home. Tell me why someone show me that love unconditionally. Make believe you're alone, just you and me. Take the problems, leave them behind. Don't let it show. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. I feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good. I feel good, 'cause your perfume isn't loud, that only I can talk about. Feel good, feel good. Mr. Rocky, yeah. What a night, what a night. All right, yes, Joey's friends here tonight. Thank you, entertaining you. Hope you're having a good time. Later tonight, of course, you have Rebels Band HD in the house.
She runs the country. She runs a Durban and a Transvestite. She makes a few of our people happy. Oh, she don't care about the rest of us. She got the system they call a partner. It keeps a brother in a subjection. But maybe pressure will make you wanna see how everybody could have live as one. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, for the morning come. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, hope before the morning come. I guess she makes all the golden money to buy new weapons in the shape of gun. While every mother is black, so we'll go kill the killing of another son. Sweeping across all the neighbor's borders. Now and again, have a little fun. She doesn't care if the fun and game she plays. It's dangerous for everyone. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, for the morning come. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, hope before the morning come. just like Joanna. And if you want to hear the sounds of drum, can't you see that the tide is turning? So let's wait for the morning. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, for the morning come. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, oh, before the morning come. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, for the morning come. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, oh, before the morning come.
Yes, the song is a local song made famous by the man Lord Jean Walton Schmidt. This is his daughter, Queen Jean, and she's going to sing it. Strictly local.
Too much people, a lot of hijacking, even murdering, people say so. Things go that long ago, it's for milk and potato, no know for sure. Stop smoking, though, friends, although they don't work. It's been good and should always live free.
They were drinking joy juice.
That didn't work.
Now they want marijuana.
Something is a joke.
No sorrow and lucky.
Log up for me. Stop smoking the friend. Stop smoking the bird. It's been juicy. And you're always been free. Want to do something? I say start nothing for better living. And stop your smoking. Too much conceiving. Too much contraceptive. They can't do nothing. It's nature's way. Stop smoking the friend. Stop smoking the world. It's been juicy. And should always live free.
They were drinking joy juice.
But that didn't work.
Now they want marijuana.
Something is a joke. Look through and lucky. Lock up for me. Stop smoking the loud. Stop smoking the word. It's been juicy. And you'll always live free.
They were drinking joy juice.
But that didn't work.
Now they want marijuana. Some think it's a joke. Look and lucky.
Lock up music. Stop smoking the boy. Stop smoking
Papa G and Queen G, stop smoking dope. Yes, yes. Beautiful.
is a whole dessert bar.
It looks lovely and delicious too.
But you know what's bad?
What's that?
When I look on my left, I have Dr. Babu and his lovely wife over there watching me.
Really?
They're watching me because they know I'm a diabetic. And I know he will call me and say as soon as I take something, like a deal, you know better? You know what? Come see me in my office on Monday. And he will always say, we need to work on a healthy lifestyle. Now remember, he said we, but he eating. That is not fair. But it looks wonderful and looks tempting and delicious.
And don't worry, it will be on your tables very soon. Just a little more patience. Dr. Scubber, are you ready for us? Yes.
He's coming, he's making his way. Also, we also recognize all of the different workers at the Eustatius Medical Center, but we did not recognize the lab persons. So the persons who take our blood and work with us, Mr. I forgot his name again.
Mr. Malone.
Hi, Mr. Malone, Miss Tolentino, Mrs. Tolentino, and I think we have Paul in the house.
And Mr. Roger Lopes.
And Roger Lopes.
Yes. You are indeed correct, because if they are actually the ones who tell the doctors what is wrong with us.
Exactly.
So please forgive us.
And now we have a special presentation by Dr. Scubber and son.
Good evening, colleagues and friends. I was asked to do a presentation tonight, and as most of you know, being busy with preparing for the vaccine and to practice. So we're going to try to do something tonight where we're going to try to do a little bit for everyone that is in here. So listen to the songs and try to recognize which part have to do with your background. Thank you.
discovered and sung. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Now we would like to call on the planning committee of the St. Eustatius Medical Foundation to come forward. Healthcare Foundation. This is always the interesting part of the night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out tonight. Right now we're going to have a raffle on behalf of the St. Eustatius Healthcare Foundation. So they're busy opening the box. Mr. Mullen going to shake it and pass it through. Probably you guys want to pick a name. Oh, this is the St. Eustatius Healthcare Foundation event committee members. Yes, we are the ones who planned Gala along with Miss Ingrid Hoffman. I'm not seeing her. Where Ingrid is? Ingrid! Yes. So we are the ones who organize this whole thing. Hope you guys are having fun. The first prize will be a tool set. Tool set. Sorry, tool for the men.
If a wife with it, remember that's for your husband, not yours. Not because they're cool. Not because they're cool. You know, cool. A tool.
Set. So let's see who the lucky winner is. Okay, we're gonna make this one a bit difficult. I don't think this person is here.
Where's your name? So I can call
Okay, the lucky winner for the tool set is Shadira Dinzi. The next prize will be a gift voucher from Duggins. And our aunt is here to collect her gift. Dr. Burke, would you do the honors? You know you're photogenic. Congrats. So the lucky winner. So the next lucky winner for the gift certificate from Duggins is worth $100. Okay, I'm gonna call the number. Make it a little difficult. Take your tickets out if you have it. I'm gonna call the last 4 digits. 9079. 9079. I think the winner is too far to hear the number, so I'm gonna call the name. It's Paul. Okay, the next prize will be a juice extractor. The lucky winner is? Oh, this one doesn't have a name on it, so... Oh, here is Paul, here is Paul. The famous Paul. Okay, this ticket doesn't have a name on it, so I'm going to call the numbers. It's 319085. 31. Hey, Zaida! Congratulations, Zaida. Okay, the next prize is a gift certificate from Jen's Gift Shop, and it's worth $100. Unfortunately, let's see who the lucky winner will be. Okay, this one doesn't have a name on it. So the number is 319119. 319119. The number again is 319119. It doesn't have a name on it. I'm going to call the number one more time. 319119. Yeah, we're unable to tell who the winner is, so yeah. It's yours? 319119. Okay, the next prize will be a sewing machine. Is someone who knows that name? Say Chris.
S, and two last letters are a D and an E.
A D and an A.
D and an A.
The lucky winner is Dr. Sharda. Gift certificate, and the amount is it's $100. You can use it upstairs or downstairs, or even at the hardware. Where's the name alone? And the lucky winner is Marlene. Okay, the next prize will be the toaster. You can use the pizza. You can use it as a rotisserie grill. Yeah. You can eat cakes. Okay, this one doesn't have a name on it, so get your tickets out. The number is 319068. 319068. The number is 319068. Someone is coming? Okay. And it's Nurse Montas. Congrats. serving? Oh, a roaster. Sorry, a roaster. There goes a duck in it. And the lucky winner is Ingrid Van Velzen. Miss Ingrid Van Velzen is the lucky winner.
She's outside. Outside. She got it.
Okay, Miss Ingrid has left already, so we'll give it to her on Monday. Okay, we have 2 top prizes. The one before the last is a dinner for 2 at Whale Tails restaurant. Let's see who the lucky winner will be. These are for all the couples owners. Jackie claimed it already. Let's see if she's so I guess who win it without to take Nurse Jackie along? Oh no. Can you throw this back one? Throw this back. Oh, lucky winner is Christina Woodley. Congrats, Chris. And our last and final prize for the night is an HP laptop. So my name alone, please to tell somebody to take my name out and make it here. And the lucky winner is, it seems like my name alone is not pleased. Is you? Our lucky winner is Blasenka. Blasenka, sorry, my bad. Yeah. Grasso, Blasenka Grasso. She works in the X-ray department. Mrs. Grasso?
She gotta be there still. She what?
Okay, she has left, so we'll get it to her on Monday. Thanks everyone, and congrats to our lucky winners. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Has everyone received dessert? No? Okay. So in the meantime, in between time, as the dessert is being shared, I will ask Mr. Run Things, big up yourself, same way, to run some nice tunes until we go into the vote of thanks.
prize for you.
The person in charge of the dessert bar has 2 lovely cakes that she's going to raffle amongst us. So we're going to see who the lucky winners will be. It's Eustatius. Eustatius Ponchante and a Malibu. Malibu Pina Colada. We don't pick it up tonight, but tomorrow you can pass by Nurse Pagani and collect your gift. I think the person who wins this would like to have it. And if they get it, they're going to bring it on Monday and share with everybody. Eileen Rafaela Tolentino.
All right. Well, before Mr. Runtings get the dance floor rocking, I think we already had our dessert, and
it's coming.
Okay, so while they are getting their dessert, we will have the vote of thanks by Mrs. Christina Woodley.
The team, we want to say thanks to our government, board, our directors, and of course our staff. Like all have mentioned, we have all been through a rough time over the past months, and it's time to get the stress off. And I think we got some of the stress off by having a good appetizer, main course, and of course some of you haven't had the dessert as yet, but I have happened to taste it. It's delicious. So just wait patiently, it will reach to you. Tonight is a night for us all to enjoy ourselves. So we want all of us to really enjoy. But I think they had someone here from KCD who wanted to help me say the thank you. Miss Donna Bratcher, you have something to say to her? Joke. Anyhow, thanks everybody. To our MCs, y'all did a wonderful job. To our Chewy and crew, wonderful job, you rocked the house. Mr. Runtings, you did a great job. And of course, we're not going to forget our bartenders, waiters, who is still doing a wonderful job. To our cook and her servers, great job, thanks. And to everyone, thank you for coming here tonight. We appreciate it very, very much, and we look forward to seeing you all next year, and we hope that it will be much, much bigger. So we're going to tell our colleagues from MHASE, from KKD, throw out the money. Enjoy yourself. Have a wonderful evening further, and we look forward, like I said. Oh, my Rebels band, we want to thank them in advance too, as they will also be rocking the house for a bit. And yeah, the camera guy, Mr. Lopes, thanks very much, and to Miss Bennett. I show you all of the whole decoration here this evening, in and out. She did a great job, I must say. She really, it has been the first time that I've seen her decoration, and I must say, cheers to her, kudos. Job well done. Thanks. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, would it be safe to say that this was an evening well spent? I don't believe you. Was this an evening well spent? Then give yourselves a round of applause. And please remember, through everything, we are stronger together. It has been the honor of our lives to celebrate with you this evening. We are and Risina Hooker, your
MC, Mr. and Master,
and Mistress of Ceremonies this evening. Thank you, stay safe, and God bless.
Yes. Now, I want to dance and get put loose. So, Mr. Runtings, I think these people should start to clear their tables, so the party can get started. All right. If you didn't have your dessert yet, I think you better have your dessert in your hand. And you can stand and dance and let's get excited. You're going to tune in with the sounds of Mr. Runtings. And at 12 p.m. a.m., we will have the Rebels Band HD, who will rock you through the night.
Oh Oh,